Hello. So I chose this mug, and the cool thing about it is that when you pour warm water in, it shows a bunch of different constellations. Unfortunately, I'm not going to demonstrate that, but some adjectives I chose for it were warm, secretive, and bright. I think it took till college for me to start seeing myself this way. Having positive people in my life and experiencing a level of success helps reinforce the self-concept, because I didn't really do well in high school, so once I started doing well in college, it made a big difference. I think it's really easy for the world to work against your view of your self-image. Simple things like not being able to afford gas for a week, test grades can bring you down. And the people that I think of when I think of this are my parents, because I've seen them go through a lot of ups and downs and seen a lot of growth in their self-concepts. The most important thing for my self-concept is stability, because I find that when things are hard, I get dragged down and I don't think as well of myself. When I'm doing better, my self-concept is going to be a little bit better. My self-concept has definitely been hurt by social comparisons. I've compared myself to models and other girls physically, but one of the bigger things is that I compare myself intellectually to a lot of other people. Students and even high school classmates, seeing them graduate recently and be promoted in their jobs, it kind of brings you down a little bit, but it also kind of makes you realize that maybe you could get to that point eventually. Reflected appraisal has helped me come through some insecurities, because when I see somebody else get through something, even though they've been put down or not done so well, it brings up that concept that even though you might have messed up a couple times, you can still turn it around and do well. It's also kind of helpful because you get to watch people learn lessons and learn through them, so you don't have to be the one making mistakes all the time to learn. Some way I manage others' impressions of me is by the way I speak, the actions that I have around new people, and I definitely notice this when I'm applying for a job or something with friends. When I first meet people, I'm going to crack more jokes and be more funny, but when I'm going in for a job interview, I'm going to be more polite and hold myself up a little bit higher to just give a different impression. The impressions, the things that they help me do they've landed me quite a few jobs and given me quite a few friends. It is really difficult to manage that online though. It's really easy to be a different person when you're not being held as accountable or face to face, when you don't have those people to immediately judge you or you don't see their facial reactions. It's a little bit easier to be more negative or rude. So I try to manage that by only saying things that I would say in person and not going beyond that. That definitely kind of keeps me to who I am online without creating two different personalities.